Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a story time. This is basically something that happened to me and Steven while we were filming his lookbook, which, by the way, because I'm that friend, I'm that bitch. The link will be in the description if you guys want to go show some support to Steven. He's like basically my best friend. So that'd be nice if you did. Wait, why do people call me every single time I start filming? I'm going. Hey.
What did you do to your hair?
Nothing. I'm filming a video. I was just talking about you.
Wait, what do you mean nothing you didn't do to your hair?
It's always looked like this.
Bitch, what did you do? Is it a wig?
Yeah, of course.
How?
What do you mean how?
I don't get it. Doesn't look like a wig. I don't
Does
get
it look good?
Yeah, it looks real. I'm so confused.
Because I'm that bitch.
Oh my god, shut up.
Hopefully it's not too bright. Okay, you know what? My last video, people were like, you look like a fucking pumpkin. You look like an orange. Lay off the Oompa Loompa paint. I just turned the saturation up too high. I thought it looked okay on my computer, and I saw the comments, and y'all went in on me. Also, the sun is coming down right here, so if you see me kind of like squinting, it's because I literally cannot see. I have a shade over my window, but I still can't see, so I'm sorry if you see me like Ariana Grande, like. So now let's get started with the story. This all starts on Melrose, which is a road that has a lot of little shops on it, a lot of murals, like cool paintings and stuff on the wall. And I was gonna be helping Steven with a lookbook. I just got a new lens in the mail and I wanted to try it out. So I offered to film a video for him and he wanted to do a lookbook. So we went there, filmed 2 of his outfits in front of 2 random walls, and then we went to the 3rd wall, and that's when everything started with the story, basically. So we went down a random alleyway because, you know, creepy alleyways, that's the right place to go, you know, the perfect place to go around 7 o'clock in LA. Smart kids, I know, we're so smart. And we're walking down this alleyway and we're looking for like the perfect lighting, and we passed this red car, and this car's just sitting there. It's just amongst other cars, but it looked like somebody was slumped over in it, and I don't know why, but you guys know. I know why. Why am I saying I don't know why? I'm a dark human being. I always think the worst thing when I see something. Like if I see a dog laying down on the sidewalk, I'm gonna assume it's dead and I'm gonna start crying, even though it's gonna probably pop right back up. Like, I don't know, I always assume the worst of everything, which is a really bad thing. Don't do that. But that's just how I am sometimes. So I was in my head thinking, oh my gosh, FBI, CSI, we have to call somebody. This person's like dead. The body's been there for 7 weeks. I'm over here thinking a whole case in my head. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm scared to go near it. And Steven's like, what is it? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to walk past that. Like I'm scared I'm gonna see something. No, the person wasn't dead, but they're going to be soon with this addiction that they were doing in their car. I walked past and I saw this person snorting cocaine, and I know the title said heroin, and yes, hold on, I'll get to that. So this person's just snorting lines of cocaine, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like how can you just be doing that in public? Like I said, Melrose is a street that has stores, so that means there's multiple people, and it's kind of iconic, like kind of ish over here, like, oh, go to Melrose Avenue, go shopping, or go to Rodeo, something like that. So it's full. It always has people walking around at all times of night. So how are you just sitting in your car snorting lines of cocaine? Like he had his little razor blade. He was doing his whole thing. It was like I was watching a show. Me and Steven are like, oh my gosh, is he really doing that right now? Like in public? Whatever, let's mind our own business. Let's keep walking. So we keep on walking, and we didn't even get that far from the car in the first place. We went maybe like 15 to 20 feet away from it because it was the perfect lighting. We had to. The sun is setting right here, so the lighting is going all over the place. I'm sorry guys. I know someone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, the quality of the lighting, oh my gosh. I can't control the sun. So we're not that far away from the car. We're standing there, I'm filming him or whatever in front of this like tree. It was just beautiful. I thought it was like really good lighting. So we're just focusing on it, then we hear, hey, and I'm like, oh my gosh, no. I went into shock. In that moment, I went into shock. I was like, no. Please don't tell me it's the guy, because it came from this direction. I was filming Steven like this. It came from that direction, so I was like, no, please don't tell me it's the guy. It was the guy. He said,
hey, can you come over here for a second?
And I'm just looking at Steven and he's looking at me. We're just like, what do we do? Do we like run away or something? Like, why would this guy want us over there? Like he probably saw us like looking at him. So we're just standing there like, oh my gosh, what do we do? What do we do? Like, what do we do? We didn't know what to do. So I just continue to film him or whatever, but Steven's clearly like, like it's all awkward and like tense, but I'm just like, oh, let's just pretend to focus. Like, let's continue, let's pretend we don't hear this guy. And then he says,
Hey, I said come over here.
and then I heard footsteps. Bitch, this guy was coming straight at me. He was coming straight at me. So at this point, I dashed. I was like, okay, Steven, let's go. Let's just go. No, bye. Like, I don't want to deal with this. Let's go. So we went through the random alleyway that was right next to it. Like, here's the alley, and then there was another alley right there. So we ran down there, we went around, and then we got out of there. The fact that this guy was coming at us, like, he clearly saw that we were doing it, because when he came at us, I'm not talking about he was casual walking. It was, hey you heard him get out, close his door, and like he was coming at us quick. So I was like, nope. So because we're idiots and we just had to get the shot, we decide we're gonna wait a couple minutes and we're gonna go back. We ended up going into some random shop, and then we went back and we didn't see the guy, so we figured, let's just film here, let's just finish it. So we finished filming it, everything was great, and the guy didn't come back. So we're like, okay, let's just go this way. I don't see the car. Then we went a little further. The car was still there, but for some reason there was leaves all over it. Like, there was a tree there, but there was so many leaves. It's as if the person was trying to like cover their window in leaves, but they didn't do it properly. So we're walking, we're like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna see in the car this time? Like, is the guy back in there? What is he doing? Why is there leaves on his windshield? We walk a little bit more. Bitch. He was shooting it up. Heroin, was it, I don't know, heroin, meth, one of those. He was injecting himself with some sort of drug substance. I mean, I didn't knock on the window, hey, are you doing heroin or meth? I just gotta confirm from my story time. No, I don't know exactly what he was doing, but it was clearly drugs, right? It was either one of those. And boy, I ran. We both ran. My car was right over there, so we ran, we got in my car, and we said, wait, let's go get this live footage. So, here it is.
So we're driving.
Still there.
Oh my god, guys. Okay, so this is the car that the guy was doing heroin in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He was still doing it.
Oh my god.
Go around again.
Go around.
See, this is the shit I need to do because you guys think my story times are fucking fake. This shit is real.
Okay. We're just filming the road. Wait, drive slow so I can focus it. Filming. Ooh, he's still in there. Damn.
Hopefully the camera got that.
Yeah.
There's your
Live footage.
So hopefully that was good for you guys. I think we got a pretty clear shot in there. I am shook. I know I live in LA. I know I should expect this kind of stuff. Like, I know I go to parties and people are over there doing cocaine or whatever. No, your girl has never done it. Don't worry, I swear on my life, I swear on my mama, I have never done that. I'm not going to either. But like, people do that stuff here, and it's really like, I don't know. I don't understand the point of it, to be honest. So I know I should expect to like see this stuff around, but just seeing somebody do like that, like, why would you want to stick a needle in yourself? Like, every time I have to get a shot, I cry. Every time I have to get my blood taken out, I cry. I got my blood taken out when I was like 18, and I cried. I was literally in the middle of editing this video. See, we're in my room. I was just in the middle of editing it, and I realized the camera cut me off because it was internally too hot. Internal heatness. So it literally cut me off and then turned back on and continued while I was talking. So a huge portion of this story was just cut out, but a bitch is gonna finish it. We're not gonna just post some half-ass story, so we're filming it right here because this is the only lighting I have, and I want this video out for you guys tomorrow, so sorry, scenery change, and my hair probably got more fucked up, but eh. So when me and Steven got that live footage, we ended up leaving. We were gonna go back to my apartment, and then the weirdest thing happened. I'm not gonna say her name, but we ran into a social media girl who thinks I want to steal her boyfriend, and we it was so weird. We were turning and she was turning, and she turned around to come back to my car, so I turned around to go back towards her, and we ended up going through like this weird like jumble of things for like maybe 3 to 4 minutes, and I somehow ended back up near the crack cocaine heroin person. And me and Steven wanted to be nosy, and you guys are probably judging me. You're like, Vanessa, stop. we went back. You guys, we had nothing to do, so we were legit just standing there. We didn't even have the camera with us. We were pretending with my iPhone. My phone was dead, by the way, so I was just like, yeah, getting these photos, but really, we were just being nosy. And I know someone's also gonna comment, why don't you like leave people alone? Like you're invading that person's privacy. They're trying to have a high time and a great time in their car and you're over here messing with them. We weren't messing, we were just being really nosy. I know somebody's gonna think I was invading somebody's privacy, but in reality, we were just, we were. And as we were standing, there, the guy put his window down, he stuck his hand out and he went, like as if he wanted us to go over there. We didn't go over there, we were just like, what? Like, what is it? What's up? And he offered. He said, you guys look fun. I didn't mean to scare you. I was just going to offer. He was gonna offer me cocaine. Like I said, I've never done that before, so I wasn't really trying to be that bitch and do that. So, boy, I ran again. We just said no, we're like, sorry, that's just not something that we do. And he said, you're lost. And we got back in my car and we left. So I'm like low-key glad we went back because I was kind of curious as to what that guy wanted from us. But all he was doing was trying to be a nice friend and offer. He was just trying to share. So thank you, sir, for being kind and thinking of me and wanting me to be on that same level. I'm on a new level. You want me to be up there all the way up with you. But I can get high off of jokes, laughter, and french fries. So now let's go back to the regular clips. And I'm not making fun of addictions at all in this video. I hope nobody thought I was making fun of them or saying like, oh my gosh, why would you do it? I know some people get forced into it and they try things and just stuff ends up happening. I do understand, I do have sympathy, I do have empathy for these people. So don't think I'm just like slamming people. That's not my intention at all. It's not my intention. So that is my little story time. You guys tell me that you love them, so I'm just gonna, every time something happens, I'm just gonna tell it to you guys. Even though this wasn't like some huge long story, it was still something, and I'm pretty sure you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, please. I feel so bad when I post videos and I can just tell that people didn't like it as much as another one. So I'm trying to like put quality content. Quality. Check out some of my other videos. Hit the subscribe button as well if you enjoyed, because you know, you might want to come back or something when you're bored. You never know. All of my social media is down below if you guys want to go and check that out. I am pretty active on all of them, so if you want to, you should follow. I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.